let's just talk about the Vegas incident for a second. So Keefe D wrote a book.
Yeah.
Which I got a copy of.
Yeah.
He talks about that incident.
Okay.
The biggest thing he said that shocked me and everyone around me who read the book was he claimed that when they pulled up alongside Tupac on that Vegas strip, that Tupac reached for his own gun and tried to point it at him. Well, in the book, you said that as you're driving up towards the BMW with Suge driving and Tupac in the passenger seat, and you said that Tupac pulled out a gun.
It looked like he was reaching, yeah. Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you actually see a gun?
No, shit. Once he got to reaching, I got to ducking.
Why do you think he said that?
Well, I'll get into
I'll tell you why I think he said that.
I'll get into my reasons. Okay, well, number one, before we get into the reasons of why he said that, is there any truth in that from your point of view? Were you actually there?
I wasn't, no.
You weren't
but
there.
I ain't done talked to everybody associated to that. That's up Pop. But from a law enforcement point of view, from a street dude point of view, or whatever you want to call me, setting up my self-defense. I'm over here telling this whole story. Shit, as a writer, wait a minute, I got to set up my self-defense claim. Pop pointed a gun at me. And if the Las Vegas ever decided to prosecute me and come at me, shit, self-defense.
Self-defense.
That's why he had to say that. Any writer, I mean, he want to tell all of this. We're not going to not buy the book because he added that part in there. We're actually talking about it because he had that point.
Right.
And so that's the writer, his attorney, everybody involved that looked at this and said, oh, wait a minute, you need this, nigga, you may go to jail now. You ain't in a proffered agreement anymore. You better set you up a self-defense, at least give you a defense.
Well, I talked to someone who was there, and they said that, number one, that whole situation is impossible because they pulled up behind the car.
Aside, to the right.
Yeah, like
They came from behind.
They came from behind and started to shoot as they were pulling up. You couldn't even see, they weren't facing Pac head on.
The bullets doesn't say that. You know, the trajectory on how the door was shot up.
Yeah.
It doesn't indicate that happened. It came right side to side, and I mean, you have like
the angle of the bullets.
Yeah, you have like
eight coming from behind.
8 bullets really in the door panel. And for you smart guys that want to, say it, go check bomb first. The picture's on there. The picture of the door of where the car was shot up is on there. And those are the ones that just went through the door, which probably got stopped. The ones that probably hit Pac and caused glass to hit Suge's head or whatever, or a fragment or whatever, those went through the glass.
Through the window, yeah.
Through the window.
Right. So what this person told me, and this was, this was a private conversation, was that you wouldn't even be able to see Pac reach to do anything because you're coming up behind him and there's a car seat and he's a little guy and
And plus the gun was in the stash box, still in the stash box later.
Oh, so there actually was a gun in that car?
There's 2 guns in the stash box.
In that BMW?
Yeah.
Did the police find it?
No. You have to know how to open stash boxes up to get them. No.
Okay, so Suge and Pac had a couple guns in that stash box.
Sure. Pac didn't even plan to be in that vehicle at that time. That wasn't the intention. It was just at the last minute where Suge was like, hey, come and ride with me.
Okay. So Suge had a stash box with a couple guns in there.
Correct.
But
always did.
But it all happened so quickly.
They couldn't have got to. Our stash boxes back then, street niggas about to get mad at me. But I'm sure they done made them better now. We talking 95, 96.
Okay.
You have to push on the brakes, put your car in either park or neutral, don't remember that part, and turn the cruise control on. Your cruise control didn't no longer work. And turn the cruise control, and then the compartment would open up. You have to do all of that to get to your gun.
So you couldn't quickly get to it?
Couldn't quickly get to it.
You had to say, okay, I'm about to get into a shootout. Let me park my car somewhere, get the gun out, and then, as it was happening, Suge wasn't right around with his gun on his lap or anything.
No, you can tell that from the pictures. They had just got pulled over by the police, 5 minutes. And then Suge got out of the car and went to his trunk to get his license plate out. Because the cops was sweating him about playing music too loud and asking where's his license plate to the car, which was in the trunk. And so he showed them that, they let him go. The bicycle cops pulled him over.
Okay.
Because, traffic moves so slow on fight night, Vegas Boulevard.
Well, but the shooting does happen. Pac gets hit badly. Suge gets grazed.
Either grazed or fragments from...
Fragments, yeah.
One of the two.
Was there a shootout both directions? Was someone from the death row entourage shooting at, the car that Keefe was in?
After the shooting happened,
Yeah.
there was a car. I'll say the name now. He's no longer with us. My boy Buntry and another guy in a Toyota Supra took off and chased him down. Buntry had a bullet in his car.
Uh-huh.
And the police knows that the car rental. They know Untouchable in Compton. They got an informant, and it's in Bobby Baker. He did for those of y'all like to pull up search paperwork, Bobby Baker wrote a statement of how they told him how they did repairs on the Cadillac before they turned it into the rental shop, the car rental place.
Cadillac that shot at Pac's car?
Where the 4 occupants were in.
Aha. Okay.
Had bullet holes in it.
And the cops still didn't make the connection at that point.
They did the research. Compton PD did the work, handed it to Vegas. Vegas didn't want no part of it. They found bullets. Brendan the Lad. I'm sure y'all heard of, or maybe on your show, where they found the same bullet casings that matched bullets at the scene in a duffel bag that said Vegas on it, a Southwest tag on it, inside of a bag that was in Orlando's house.
Still didn't make the connection. Nobody got arrested. Nobody got charged.
Keefe dude doing all this talking. I mean, he's the only one alive.
Yeah, in that car.
But he's talking outside of, and I'm not calling for another man to be incarcerated, but he's doing it. I mean, he's doing it. And law enforcement hasn't went after him.